Welcome to Beyond the CV, a podcast where we challenge the idea that success begins and ends with employment. My name is Liz, a Kenyan digital marketer and an online creator. Alongside me is Steve, a banker and a financial advisor.
So here we talk about money, digital skills, making money online, and financial freedom. And that is beyond anything that you're ever taught in school and anything that will ever be written on your CV.
Whatever you are, a student, employed, unemployed, retired, or maybe you're tired of living from paycheck to paycheck, this podcast is definitely for you.
If you have ever wondered whether there's anything more than employment, then you're in the right place. Stick around. All right.
Wow, welcome to our episode 2 of our AI series.
Yes, and it's been a wonderful week.
How was it? How was your week?
Oh, my week was busy. There are things. It's towards the end of the month, and for what I do, this is a very critical time of the month, and so we have to have everything lined up and everything working out so that the numbers can come in.
Especially now that you're in the bank space, dealing with money, and it's almost towards the end of the month. So everything should be put in order, hence the busy week.
And you can also imagine, I'm also equipping myself with a lot of knowledge. I'm actually in the phase of learning, I should say.
Okay.
So when you combine all those things, then it becomes actually quite
you want to share what course you're sharing? Your
a lot. Let me just say a lot. I'm learning a lot, including all the things that would make this, the Beyond the CV content be what it is. Of course, you have to read a lot, expose ourselves to what is happening out there, so that by the time we are bringing you this information here, we already have it, and we can be sure that what we are bringing to our audience is sound. It's sound advice that can be used by someone to get themselves from ground zero to being very wealthy and making a lot of money.
Good. So today's episode, episode 2 of our AI series, we are focusing on, last time we talked about what is AI, just an introduction bit of what AI is, and what us, Liz and Steve, use AI for.
True.
So catch up with that episode. It's the episode 1 of this AI series. So today's series, the continuation of what we started, and we want to now pinpoint these specific AI tools, how they can make you money, how some of them are making me and him money, and how you can also make money from them.
And we're also going to look at the combination of the different AI tools that you can be able to use for each aspect of making money, because the truth is, you will not just make money using one AI tool alone. It's mostly going to be a combination of several that you can take advantage of capabilities of different AI tools. You combine them, and then you get one output that is well, curated, and now you can be able to say that I'm making money using this particular way of making money.
Also, a disclaimer that AI itself will not make you money. AI itself is not the business. Yes. What the value that these AI tools are bringing is what is going to get you the money. So for example, you can't just say that since you have ChatGPT on your phone, now you expect funds
to flow in magically.
So AI itself is a tool to help you create value more faster. So if you're able to create value more faster, then you're able to make more money, and your output is even better than, as opposed to someone who is not entirely using it. And
to add on that disclaimer, it also comes at a much lower cost than what you would have done using other tools, other ways of coming up with the same thing that you have done using AI. And I know we mentioned that last time, but we just needed to bring it out in a very bold way, so that then you are clear that for what we are discussing today is that we need to create value and then you do it in a faster way and in a cheaper way than what you would have done using other tools that are not AI.
Yeah. So, what are these? Let's call them. Are they careers?
I would call them. Okay.
What are they?
What do we call them? Ways of making money using AI. It's just simple. It doesn't have to be any technical.
Ways of making money using AI.
Yes.
Or fields. The fields.
Yes.
How do I put this? A particular field, right? Like for example, everyone in this life has a specific field they play a role in life. You have pharmacists, you have doctors, you have teachers. So where you are, how do you use AI? How do you use AI? How is your field and able to use AI so that it can make work easy for you and make more money for you?
Yeah.
So field number one, for example, in the internet, because we want to see how these tools can be able to help you make money. For example, content creation.
Big one.
People who are in content creation, me being one of them, because I do create content. As I say, I am an online creator. Yeah. So how do content creators make money online? Using AI.
Right.
And of course, which are these AI tools that content creators use to help them fasten their journey of making money online? Yeah.
So for starters, to be clear on what we mean by content creation is, and you know, it may appear like it's something obvious, but for the purposes of people who may not have a clear understanding of what this is, it is the process of using the social media tools to create videos and how would you put it, like content. Let me call them videos, basically. Most is going to be videos or
what
images.
What is content? Content is what is in something.
Yes.
In this case.
So it's contained in the social media platforms.
These videos contain.
So these videos contain information.
So what is contained in
the video that you're posting out? So it contains information. It contains value. It contains direction. It contains entertainment and everything else that you want to put in and post on social media basically is content, right? So that is what we are saying, that you can then use AI in the process of creating that content. And someone may be asking, so how will I make money out of that? Before we come to the tools, we could look at how do people make money using content. And I know we have discussed this many times.
How do content creators make money?
Yes.
Before we get to the tools that these people use, let's first find out how content creators make money online.
Yeah. So number one, of course, and I know you have said this many times, is of course brand sponsorships.
Yes.
So where you have created content, the page has been liked, it has grown, and you now have some very good followers, then you can attract a brand to come and advertise on your pages, or you can talk about a certain brand and the brand can pay you, or people can then use your content to relate to a certain brand, and you get paid by the particular company.
And
have you gotten there?
I was close to, but at the point of being approached by that it was a small business that tried to maybe work with me.
Yes.
But unfortunately, I don't know if I should even say it here. I don't know if it's embarrassing.
You'll tell us that when we'll come to talk about challenges. You can probably
let me put a pause. But it's so embarrassing for me. But I don't mind sharing because I'm here to put up, you know, to share my journey so that you don't have to go through what I went through. So definitely, regardless of how embarrassing it is, I'm gonna share. So that's remind us that's gonna be a content for another episode. Yes, another way that content creators make money is through platform monetization.
Of course, it goes without saying. So, and you know that people make money by just their platforms being monetized.
Yes.
And of course, there are different platforms that will monetize in different ways. So, for example, YouTube will pay you for views.
Exactly.
Because they're advertising on your videos, and depending on the number of viewers that you have, or subscribers, then you're going to be able to be paid. Content actually pays.
Even on Facebook, by the way.
Facebook also pays. But of course, today we are not going into the how of those platforms pays, but we're just mentioning, and then we'll go into the AI aspects. We will make a totally different episode on how each of this monetization is done on the platforms.
True.
Yeah. The other one, of course, is affiliate marketing. And I know we have talked about this many times. So where you take a brand and you talk about their products, and if someone is interested, then they have a link. You have a link that you have created towards that product. And so if someone follows your link to the product, maybe it's a website of a certain product, and for every sale that they get from your page, then you get a commission.
You end up getting a commission. The other one is selling products or services. So for example, you have a platform on social media, and you have, of course, items. This could be digital items or physical items, or even a service. We've seen salonists showcasing their talents and what they do on their platforms. We've seen even pharmacists, a doctor would come, maybe a gyna is talking about, is just giving us an overview of how maybe educating us on social media, depending on where or your field or what your field is. That is one way. Another way of making money through content creation. So you create content around the services and the goods that you're selling.
You sell, yes.
The other one is,
of course, there is sponsorships, and this is broad, and sponsorships can come from different places. So you can be sponsored, or it more or less looks like brand.
I actually wanted to ask, what's the difference between sponsorships and brand partnerships? So for sponsorship, it can be that, let's say, and I know we are going to get there very, very soon. So hit us up.
So you have a company that would relate with what we are saying, and they would want to sponsor our show. And so for that particular day, then you're going to be talking about that company, which is different from a brand partnership, because it can be long-term. Mostly for sponsorships, it's going to be either per episode or for a period of time, and then partnership is a long one, that you are known as a brand ambassador of a certain product because of your social media presence and followers. But sponsorship is mostly on a specific podcast, and I'm sure you have seen someone say that this episode is sponsored by so and so, and then they probably bring us a bit about that particular company and that kind of stuff.
Like for example, Coca-Cola could sponsor us, so we could be having drinks in this show. But they don't have even.
We don't even have. Our director is going to make arrangements, so now we're going to be getting some in-house, to sip around.
Well, the other way that content creators make money is definitely through driving traffic to your already existing business. Let's say, for example, you're selling babies' clothes, and you've seen a very big brand by the name Nila. What she's doing, what they are doing. They have an existing, or rather a whole existing business. But now, where do they get traffic? They get traffic from social media. So by creating content.
So, having said that, and those are just a few examples that we had thought about, I would like us to go into the direction of how then do you use these AI tools to help you in that process of generating this content, and which tools specifically would we advise you to use.
So take a pen and a paper. Note this down. So here are the AI tools to help content creators bring out good, valuable content to us. Number one being ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, the darling of everyone.
Is actually, who is not using ChatGPT? Honestly, whether you're doing content, whatever you're doing, ChatGPT has become part of us, part of you, and part of me.
But you may be saying that because you use it on a daily basis. There's probably someone who either has been hearing about ChatGPT or they just use it in very minimal ways. So I would want us to go into the direction of, so how do I use ChatGPT to create content?
Okay. Okay. So let me say how I use it. I use ChatGPT for brainstorming when I need different ideas on how to come up with different contents, because you realize once you become a content creator, when you choose a specific niche, you will find yourself like you even feel like you're repeating yourself. And in fact, we have an episode about repetition, so
yes.
check it out. And it's very, very normal, because if you're selling something, you're selling babies' clothes, it means that then we will only expect babies' clothes content every time. So for you who is doing that content, you'll feel as if you're repeating yourself. So how does ChatGPT come in handy? It will help you come up with, yes, the content is almost the same, but of course with different versions. You know, and brainstorming, of course, and research.
So research, then the other favorite way I use ChatGPT is me, I haven't used it, but I've seen it used, and probably in the next few days or weeks I'm going to use that, is coming up with content schedule for a period of time. As you are saying, you may find yourself not having a good flow of ideas, and so you can ask ChatGPT to actually generate for you like content for the next 30 days, for the next 60 days, for the next 90 days, so that then you're very sure, and then you'll also give it where you are. So one good tip of how to use these tools is that it has to have context of what you do. Now, it's the best way to use it, because again, if you just ask it a generic question, then you might end up getting very generic answers. So you have to give it specific instructions, explain to it the business that you're doing, where you are in terms of, are you a starter? Are you have you developed? Have you done it for a year? How are your sales like? And who is your target market or target audience? In fact, even if you don't know how to create a niche, as we call it, you could also just brainstorm, as you said, using ChatGPT, and now you're able to come up with a good structure. Then now you're able to lay a plan on that kind of content that you're going to generate for the next 30 days. So that way, you're not just going to be shooting in the dark. The other way to do it is, and we were laughing about it earlier, where you come across an idea, and when you become a content creator, then you start thinking of any idea that comes into mind, and how you can be able to convert it into content. So if you are that kind of a person, maybe you're not that creative, but you also want deeper insights, you can now feed that idea that you have gotten in your mind, and now you ask ChatGPT to help you to convert it into a valuable content that it can be delivered. And the good thing is that ChatGPT, you can even speak to it in any language. No, you don't even have to just type. You can dictate. You can talk to them like you can talk to it like you have a conversation with it. So I think we are gonna get into in this series. We're gonna fix one episode where we're going to even show them the power of a good prompt, and how to even give a good prompt, and how to even actually use that one-on-one, like you're having a one-on-one conversation, show you how even where to find the dictation button. It's an all-round thing, and you're willing to do that and bring it to your screens. True. We could go on and on, because I think it's become part of our lives. So the examples that we can give can last us until the evening. So let's go to the next tool.
The other one is Claude.
And this is not cloud like
it's not the cloud in the sky. Claude.
It's
in
Claude.
Fact, it's pronounced as Claude.
I'm just articulating you. That's not how it's pronunciation.
The spelling is Claude.
Yes.
But the pronunciation is Claude.
Claude AI, Claude Code, Claude Cowork, all those are options that you will get under Claude. And so this is more of a long form kind of content, and mostly Claude is going to be good with documents.
It does a good
fantastic job. Documents. And so if you are creating content, especially carousels. Carousels are very good, and you can be able then to generate that. And anytime you're coming up with a document or even doing research, because it thinks deeply, it goes into very deep research that is going to even give you exact resources that it has used, like a website or anything, or it will quote for you where it has gotten all that information, so that you can be able to create content that is valuable, factual, and it's not just hearsay. We're not saying that ChatGPT doesn't do that, because it also does that, but Claude has been particularly noted to be very, very precise when it comes to long form writing. And we are going to look at it even as we are looking at the other options.
And the other one is Gemini. My goodness, I love Gemini for images, images, and also research. It does a really good job. And what is that?
Ideation. So ideation is basically where you have an idea, or you're thinking of something and you don't know how it would relate to your business. So you then give it the initial idea, and then now you convert it into a broader perspective of how. So for example, I'm a trainer, so I need to think, like, there's a time I was going to talk to men who are in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, or just about to retire. So I needed to take the content of the personal finance management training that I have and put it in the context of such people, because those are people who already have experience. So you're not going to tell them to start saving, you know. So I needed to now then ideate on how do I prepare a talk of 2 hours that would resonate with those people. I may not have done it before, and so you may also be in such a situation. So you have not done something before, and you need to equip yourself with knowledge and capability of how you can prepare for such a session, or any other example that you can be able to use. So coming up with a concrete idea, and it can be even a creative idea. You know, someone wants you to come up with like a dress, for example. So you want to create content that relates to dressmaking or fashion and design. So you can give it the initial thought, and then now you brainstorm and you get
the final. All right.
Yes.
The other one is Perplexity.
Of course, the others we may just mention. So of course there is Perplexity. We have Canva. Canva is fantastic.
Oh my goodness, Canva AI.
Canva AI is fantastic for coming up with images, coming up with designs, with carousels that you can be able to post on your social media. And the beauty of this is that each of these tools, and maybe someone is asking, so how do I learn to use this? Which is something that comes into my mind.
The AI itself will teach you how
to
use
it. The AI itself will actually teach you, and most of these platforms will also have academies inside them. Like Canva has an AI academy, has a Canva academy, so they explain to you how to use this. The other way to learn how to use them is YouTube. For each of all these, you're actually going to get people who have created content about how to use this.
Just the way we said that we're gonna fix one of these episodes and show you how to give a good prompt on these AI tools. So the same AI tools are going to show you how to use them.
The same tool that you're talking about.
And of course, including YouTube for live videos and practicals.
So then, of course, there is CapCut.
CapCut AI.
We all love CapCut AI. And it helps you with editing
that is specifically
videos.
for editing.
Yes. So because CapCut is an editor, is a video editor. So they have an AI tool that would help you to make it easier for you to edit your video, so that you don't have to do the editing yourself. There are a few features that will help you to maybe make shots or cut out, you know, the arms and the ears. I'm sure you've been hearing them here. Or you want to make your clip to have voice enhancement, so it can be able to extract some noises in the background, bring some aspects that make your video sound very crisp, or even enhancing
the quality of the
video. So those are AI tools that could actually help you to make money. And so the kind of making money that we're talking about here could either be direct or indirect. So direct is where the output you get from these tools will directly make you money. It will mean that by the time I'm getting this output, I'm selling it and I'm making money directly. Some of them would also be like in the process. So for example, when you're talking about video editing, so you will not make money by editing the video, but the result of that process will make the video to become better, such that now it's valuable and you can be able to
good quality.
And you
so
can
your audience are
it.
going to appreciate it
Yes.
and actually come to you for maybe whatever you're selling, and then you end up making money. And now we have Opus Clip.
Opus Clip, we actually
Is it
using
Opus or Opus?
Opus. I want to believe. I may not know, but so we have Opus Clip. Opus Clip helps you to so we have these videos, and I'm sure you've been seeing our TikTok pages and our shorts, our YouTube shorts. So we will have this long explanation.
The one you're watching now.
The one that you're watching now, and then we will put that into Opus Clip, and Opus Clip is going to get us shorter videos that have captions, that have even, what are they called? The ones that run at the bottom.
The captions.
The captions.
Yeah, those are the captions.
The captions.
Yeah.
And then the titles. Then they're called B-rolls.
Then it,
B-rolls,
and it will also make the videos now have that portrait.
Yes, to convert it into portrait.
So that it's suitable for our social media platforms for marketing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's a tool that, and you don't need to do much. You just paste the video or create the link or give it the link, and then it's able to give you like 10, whatever number of shorter clips that you want. And you see now that is helping you to do that work in a shorter period of time. Otherwise you would have had to go into another editing tool and then cut out, put the captions, put the hashtags. And by the way, it actually does automatic posting.
You schedule it.
You schedule,
oh my goodness.
and it does the posting for you. And all you need to do is to tell it, I want 10 videos, and you link your other social media platforms, and it does it. And you schedule, you tell it post at 6, and voila.
When you're doing other things, you meet your video with others. And you're like,
okay. When was this produced? Like by the way, yesterday I was mesmerized. I was just going through my TikTok, and I actually came across on my feed.
You came across yourself
by myself. I'm like, hey, okay, kume nakuanga huku. And that was all done by Opus Clip. So it's an AI tool for video editing and shorting.
And it has really come
through for us in a great way. In the process of us creating videos on the podcast.
True.
So now we could give many examples, and
the same AIs will give even more examples.
Yes.
You know, the beauty about AI.
And we could talk about creation of thumbnails and many other things that you can
for example, our YouTube thumbnails, we use AIs to come up with. Imagine if AI never existed.
We would have either had to have very good skills, or you have to pay for someone to do it. Thank God I'm a graphic designer. Probably
I would ride on that.
But then it means that I would have been using so much time to come up with
and
these
you see, already you're very busy.
We are busy doing other things. So we are talking of making money while you sleep or do other things.
Exactly.
And you don't have to be the one to do these things.
All right.
Okay. So the shift that we would want to encourage us when it comes to content creation, the shift that we want to create here is, instead of having to worry of what should I post, because that is mostly what stops people from starting. Then you need to think about, what problem am I solving? And then now you incorporate AI to help you to come up with what to post. After you've identified the problem to solve, then let the AI help you to come up with what to post. That shift in itself will make a huge difference in terms of how you engage content creation.
So in short, just know the difference. If the AI itself will not pay you, the video or this content itself will not give you that now here is the money. The solution, the problem you're solving is what is going to get you the money. Right?
Yeah.
So note that.
True.
And then now we have the field number 2.
Yes.
Which is music creation and production. The music industry.
This is a big one because, by the way, do you know I've created a song?
Oh.
And not now.
Wait.
Not now, actually, yes.
Is it available?
It's available. It's on my social media. It's on my
Is it
YouTube.
a gospel song?
Yeah, it's a gospel song.
Okay.
I've created a gospel song and I've created a patriotic song for Jamhuri.
All right.
Yeah, and
so
it's,
please,
2-3 years ago.
Mr. Editor, put that there.
Definitely, we'll say it.
You are my shepherd, I lack nothing at all. In green pastures, you let me lie down and rest. By still waters, you're my calm in the storm. You restore my soul, renew my breath. Even though I walk through the shadow of valleys, I will not fear, for you are with me. Shepherd of my soul, you're my guiding light. In every season, you're right by my side. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me.
So having
I'm also gonna see it with you guys. So
yeah.
Let it be put there.
Kenya nchi yetu ya fahari, miti ya kijani, milima na bahari. Tumebarikiwa kwa uzuri na amani, tunaungana kama ndugu bila mipaka. Kenya, Kenya, taifa letu, upendo na umoja wetu. Tutakutetea kwa nguvu na ujasiri, kwa vizazi vyote utaendelea kushamiri.
So, music production, and I know this is as controversial, as pleasing as it can be, because of course we know that creating music is a talent, or at least we have known that before. That for you to be a musician,
you need to be talented.
Then you have to have a talent, both in voice, as well as video,
even writing a song itself,
and the articulation, the
Yeah.
coordination of voice and the vocal,
Clean
whatever,
vocals,
you know.
you
Yeah. But now we have AI, and even someone who doesn't have prowess in all those things, and we're not saying that those guys who are talented, they are not advantaged. But
they're actually very, very advantaged, because look at it this way: you already have that as an inbuilt talent.
Strength.
It's a strength that you have.
Yeah.
Now you can imagine how perfect this would get if you incorporate AI in that.
True.
And like, you're now different from someone who doesn't have that inbuilt kind of talent. Someone who is just trying to get into the space by the use or by the help of AI. So you're still much ahead. Yeah.
And think about this. Think about this way. There are people who have songs they have written. They know they can sing, but they don't have the money to produce. Because number one, recording a music, whether it's audio or video, costs money.
Yeah.
The producer will ask you, they have to have equipment, they have to have videos, they have to have the microphones, they have to have mixers, they have to have all these things. They have to have all those for the music to actually eventually be played in the radio stations and in our phones and YouTube and all that. There's a whole process of converting your voice into music, right? Now that costs money. So where AI comes in is not to say that the producers are not going to have work, is to help those people who don't have the capacity of hiring a producer, getting the opportunity to record.
Yeah.
And all you need to do is, you could generate the lyrics itself using AI. Then you could go ahead and record your voice. You just need like a 10-second or a 30-second clip of your voice recorded in an AI tool, and then using the script that you had generated, the lyrics, then the AI generator can now, can I say, produce music in your voice.
Okay.
So you give it a sample of your voice. It's called cloning, voice cloning.
Yeah, voice cloning.
So it clones your voice, and then you give it the lyrics, which you may have written or generated using an AI tool, and then they combine the lyrics and the voice, and then you bring out a song by yourself. And if you want to go further, you can actually then go ahead and create a video of yourself using AI tools.
You can even actually come up with an avatar if you don't want to be...
Yes.
To be
or now you can go ahead, now that you have a recorded voice of your song, now you can probably take, again we said nowadays you just need a phone.
Okay.
A good phone. You can now record yourself singing that song. You know? But the whole point is AI can actually help you to produce music.
Yeah.
And we could give examples of such music. We have seen them. And I think the very first one was Kalenda ya Mungu.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know whether people knew.
Play that song, Mr. Editor.
I don't know whether people know that was
Kalenda
AI generated.
Okay.
Yes. And you know, he actually anaitwa Gekon.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I think anaitwa Gekon. Yeah. He actually admitted it himself.
But we're gonna
AI generated,
see
you know?
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that is just one example. And I'm sure right now if you go to YouTube, you're going to see tons and tons of music or songs that have actually been AI generated.
Wow.
Now, how do you make money from that?
So how do you make money from music?
Music,
creation?
AI generated music. You know?
Yeah. Number one, selling beats.
Mm.
You come up with beats
Yes.
from your AI tool.
Yeah.
And then, of course, that is something very valuable. And then you sell it to the production houses and even individuals.
And you know, right now, especially where people are actually creating videos, I'm sure if you go to even TikTok and you want to put out a video, you're going to get a sound. So you could create that sound from AI and then you sell it to TikTok for them to use either for free or at a premium, because there are those that are going to be at a premium. And that applies even to YouTube or any other streaming platform. Then you can be able to supply them with your own beats.
Yeah.
Even YouTube, I've seen some guy called Beats by Joel. He's a South African. He has a whole album on YouTube of beats, and mostly he does amapiano and other related Afro something beats, and they're usually available for sale.
Yeah.
And you'll even see this one has been bought, so you can't, if you were to use it, then you have to accredit that person. And you know, the examples are many.
There are so many. Like, for example, we have producing songs for, or which examples do you mean?
The examples of using selling beats.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. I got lost. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I agree.
Then, of course, the other one is going there, like the example we had given up, earlier on, full-scale production of music for artists. So the example we gave was for you as the person who wants to sing using AI to generate the music. But it could also be that a producer is using AI to produce beats and songs for other artists. So someone comes and they actually you actually use AI to generate the beats. And I actually had I was listening to someone who was talking about the reality that you have to accept, that AI has come into the music production. So whether you say this is an AI generated beat or not, producers right now are actually using AI.
Exactly.
So even those that don't obviously sound like they are AI, they are heavier tools, and so you can look at it from two angles. There are the tools that are available for you and I to use for free, the likes of Suno. And there are those that are being used in the back end by heavyweight music producers. And now those are more licensed, and instead of having to generate the beats, like using the keyboard, like I know there are producers who usually create beats using the keyboard, but now you can be able to use a computer to generate a beat. And
nice.
and the whole production of the full scale music.
The other one is licensing the music.
So you make money, you generate, and then you sell.
You sell it.
You sell those music. And then of course YouTube
background
music, and I know I had alluded to that.
Like the one you're hearing now.
It could have been produced using AI.
It is, of course.
And by the way, and this I've experienced. So you're trying to get music, or rather a video, from one AI or one video editing tool into another. So for example, you use CapCut to generate a video, and you put a sound, and then when you put it into YouTube, because this particular sound is not allowed on YouTube, then you end up having the video blocked. It has actually happened to me. So you could actually generate your own, so that then YouTube doesn't feel like this is a proprietary music that is licensed elsewhere, and so they can't accept it on their side. So you could generate your own, and then you use your own videos, you use your own background music on your videos.
Okay. The other one is podcast intros. Go back and listen to that intro that you just listened, all right? That is AI, and it did that for us. You
generate either as a template or even from scratch.
But a template, of course, it's much easier and faster. Jingles for businesses.
Like I know there's this guy called Who. He uses a very nice one. Like some very unique music. That right now, if you listen to KTN when the news are being introduced, then you will definitely know that is KTN. Or that is even NTV, or Citizen.
They have that theme.
A theme that when you hear, you just know this is them.
This belongs to this particular brand. This one is for So you can create your own, or you can now create jingles that you can be able to sell to other people using AI tools. Film and game soundtrack.
That is a big one. You remember the guy who was telling us that they create skins for games. So this is the same concept. So you have a game, and someone is creating a game, or a movie, and so you want the background music and all those things, the soundtrack, and then now you can be able to create and either sell, or if you are the one who is creating the game, then you can be able to do it. So maybe you can look at the tools. So
what are these tools that these people in the music industry use to come up with all those that we've mentioned? Number one is Suno.
Suno is a favorite. Have you used Suno?
No. I've not used Suno actually. Actually, for all these AI tools, if I can be very honest, I've not used either of those.
For the music creation. You have not had an interest.
I've not had any interest in the music industry. In fact, some of these AI tools, I have had a few. Suno being one of them. But I haven't even attempted to see how it looks like.
We will be looking at them because now here we have.
But now because we are here to bring our audience to this kind of attention, I'm willing to go deeper in doing research, and then so that one of these episodes, when we are about to show you practically, I'll come back as a very informed person and fit to explain that to you.
So at least I've used Suno. The other one
is
called
because you already have the music already.
Yes. And then I also I used one that is known as DubDub, and another one called Music with a CK. No, Music with a with a CK at the end. Yeah.
Okay.
Music AI. And then, of course, there is Audio, there is IVA, 11 Labs. 11 Labs actually is a favorite for video generation.
Yeah, it's actually quite famous, 11 Labs.
Voice generation, that is.
Yeah.
And then Adobe Audition AI.
Yeah.
Of course, Adobe is big because they also have Adobe Premiere Pro, but that is a full-fledged video editing, but then they also have the version that helps you to generate audio, music.
All right.
Okay.
So what is the mindset shift here? We need to, just the way I said it before we got into details about the music industry, you need to understand that AI is not here to replace good, talented musicians. For any case, in fact, it's here to make their work more easy and to help them even make more money. Because if work is done in a short period of time, it gives you room to even do more. So if you can be able to incorporate AI in your talent, yes, you are very talented, we don't refuse, but incorporate all these so that you fasten the process. You fasten the process. Yeah.
And it also allows those people who would have had a barrier of entry into the music industry. Now you don't have an excuse. So if you have been wanting to produce music, look at these options. The likes of Suno, the likes of ChatGPT, actually to help you to come up with the script of the song, the lyrics, and even just brainstorming around how to come up with the music. And then now you can plunge yourself right into it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, number three. My favorite.
Right there. Write it.
Number 3 is graphic design. Yeah. And of course, graphic design helps us to make money in very many ways.
Yeah.
Both directly and indirectly. So, as a graphic designer of many years, I started doing graphic design before this thing called AI was existing. And so back then, how we used to do graphic design, and for anyone who doesn't know what graphic design is the skill of converting lines, boxes, image, or whatever, lines and text into an image that
for businesses, for individuals,
into one thing that is very pleasing to look at. In fact, let me just use an example.
Okay.
The person who designed this is a graphic designer.
This is basically
so they have to see how is this like now the New York logo or whatever beyond the range.
Okay.
Yes. And this be so how this gels into the clothing or the apparel is the work of a graphic designer, and the eventual use of graphic design skills is usually printing or production and marketing, basically. So you'll do posters, you will do logos, and basically, all these business tools, Now, if you are doing it before, you'd have had to use tools like CorelDRAW. I started off with CorelDRAW, Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, Canva before AI came about, and other tools that the traditional graphic designer would use.
Like the Microsoft Designer.
Even Microsoft Designer. So you needed to have skills, to how to create boxes and to convert text into nice looking, the creation of fonts, colors, mixing all these things, so that then you can come up with a very nice design for packaging, for for advertising, for posters, for certificates, and all these other things. But now with AI, things have become so easy.
So easy. You just need to feed that into the AI too. Oh my God.
You give it instructions on what to do, and you can be able to come up with the design that would have taken you hours or even days coming up with that. Can now take you seconds or minutes. Of course, you have to know what it is that you're prompting for, so that again, you don't have something that is very generic. So graphic design, creating logos, flyers, posters, restaurant menus, social media graphics.
That is how graphic designers make money.
Yes.
Through logos, flyers, posters, restaurant menus, social media graphics. Go on.
You can create company profiles, or like the so-called annual reports. So an annual report will largely be put together by
Yeah.
a graphic designer, because you will be given the content. The company will give you everything they want to say.
Yeah.
So it's you then to do the layouts, and even books are also done by graphic designers, you know. So when you see a book that is well done, the cover is well created, there's an image, there's the wordings and all that, and then the flow of the book, how the book is going to be printed, there are images inside, and it flows from page 1 all the way to the last page. You know, all that is the work of a graphic designer. And actually, graphic design skills are direct into money. So when you make a design, you're paid.
Yeah.
You know, that's straightforward.
True.
You can create business cards.
Oh,
We
business
all
cards.
have business cards that you can do.
Yeah.
And then you can do banners. Events. You know, even now YouTube. You see, right now, if you want to have a good YouTube page, you would need to have a nice YouTube banner.
True.
So that it shows what it is that you're doing. That is
Yeah.
the work of a graphic designer.
Graphic designer.
You know, the even the thumbnails right now that are on mostly YouTube.
Yeah.
That is the work of a graphic designer. Now the thing is, for you then to become an effective graphic designer, if you're not using AI tools, then you're having to do a lot of work.
Yeah.
Because the same work that you can be able to do in 2 days, now you can do it within 5 minutes or 10
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
You know? And you get the
With
initial draft.
of course, with a
nice prompt.
with a very nice prompt.
Yes, yes. So the many tools that you can be able to use include Canva AI or design. ChatGPT itself can actually be able to do graphic designs.
Oh, yeah.
ChatGPT image. And we also have Adobe Firefly. So you interact with those platforms, you give instructions. Some of them will actually have templates that you can write on, and you don't have to start from scratch.
Yeah.
You can, the other way I saw that you can actually do this is you can go and get a template of a design that you like, then you feed it into an AI tool and instruct it to make changes. You know, and maybe this template or the image is already existing, and so it's not it's a copyright or anything. So you can use it and convert it into your own design.
Yeah.
You know, and then of course there is Microsoft Designer and many others, but those are just a few that you can be able to use for this particular example. You know, so when you are a graphic designer or you want to get into graphic design, right now it's not that hard as it was before getting into graphic design. And remember, businesses will continue needing the services of graphic designers.
Yeah.
Not so that they can be able to buy beautiful designs, really, but designs that are going to communicate with their customers. Because if you ask me, one of the biggest need for graphic designers is to help companies or businesses communicate with their customers. And mostly it's going to be to attract them to their business. Yeah, so businesses will still need the services of graphic designers.
Yes.
And it's more to communicate value, to attract customers to themselves. Because if you make a poster, if you make a menu, there is value you're communicating. And so even for someone who wants to come in and learn graphic design, then you have AI tools. But then for the guys who are already in the field, please don't feel threatened.
Yes.
Because what AI is going to do is to help you who has the traditional graphic design skills to enhance your efficiency into coming up with designs, right? And then for new guys who are coming into the field, now you can be able to get into the field easier and simpler than you had to learn all those skills. I can tell you it took me like 2 years to really understand the whole thing about graphic design. You know,
like, and me here with zero skills,
you're able to come up with posters.
I'm able to come up with a business card.
Yes,
like this,
you know,
with a snap of a finger, and I'm in business.
Yeah. So it's a good place to be, and we encourage you to embrace some of these things. Check it out. If you have had any interest whatsoever in getting into graphic design, this is a very good time, because it has a very low barrier of entry.
Very true. And so what is that number 4?
Yes,
we're gonna get into the widest market in the history of online. Digital marketing.
Digital marketing.
In fact, I'll start by defining what exactly is digital marketing.
Yeah.
I would say, if you ask me, and if a class 2-year-old asked me, Liz, what is digital marketing?
Yeah.
Is basically promoting anything in the internet.
Promoting for people to buy.
Exactly. Marketing anything on the internet.
Okay.
That by itself is digital marketing. Because there's a difference between traditional marketing, which included radios, TVs, newspapers. We are done with that, and in with a new marketing strategy, which is digital marketing. So how then is digital marketing, and how is AI in the digital world helping us make money? All right. So how do digital marketers make money?
Okay.
Number one, managing social media. Yeah. So you use an AI tool that will help you, again, be able to manage a social media account. And that's why social media managers are produced.
Yeah.
It's a whole career right now. And then another thing, running paid ads. You learn how to run paid ads on social media or whichever platform you chose to.
Meta ads.
Yeah, those are including meta ads and stuff like
Facebook
that.
ads, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, campaigns. Email campaigns. Because the truth is, customers will still need to be prompted to buy. You need to continuously communicate that, I'm here to sell 1, 2, 3. So you're communicating the value. So AI is going to help you to generate email campaigns that continue to interact with your customers and remind them. So once you have collected, because of course you have to have a pool of emails, and then now you will start generating content that will be pushed to the emails for customers to convert.
The SEO services. First of all, what is SEO?
SEO is search engine optimization.
What is that?
So SEO, the way I understand it,
tell us how you
so the way I understand it is ensuring that you have a web page, you have web presence, whether it is your page, whether let's say your own website, or it's a hosted website, or it is a social media account. How do you make it searchable such that when someone goes to search for whatever it is that they're searching, if it is related to what you do, then your page is going to be suggested by the search engine that this person is using to be among the first ones that are going to appear. And if you didn't know, that is why we use hashtags. Hashtags, one, will help you to have the platform push your videos faster
to the right
people. But at the same time, but at the same time, it's for those who are searching. So when I search, for example, one of the hashtags that we use is financial freedom. So if anyone is searching financial freedom, a video about financial freedom, there is a high chance that our video is going to be put out there by either TikTok or YouTube or even Google. So search engine optimization is a big thing if you are serious about having your content convert into money. And your presence convert into money. The other one is marketing consulting. Yes, of course. We have to you see, when you position yourself as a digital marketer, then businesses are going to come to you because you have that understanding. You, like now, you tell us that you are a digital marketer. So if someone wants to learn how to do digital marketing, if someone wants to do digital marketing for their own company, then they will come to you for consulting services. So there is the actual work you're doing for digital marketing, whether you're marketing your own things or other people's businesses. And so if someone likes what you're doing, then they will come and consult you, and they will pay you for providing that advisory, because consulting is all about providing advice. You may not necessarily do it for them, but you've provided value by training them or teaching them or showing them how it's done. And in exchange of your time and experience, they pay you. You end up making some money. So what are these AI tools that we use? Myself, I'm a
full-time digital marketer.
Yes.
So what are some of the tools that I use as a digital marketer to make me make money from the above list that you've just listed?
Yes.
Number one, first and foremost, Chat GPT. That is,
Good old, yes.
I never leave that out, because in fact that is the major
The major one,
the
yes.
major tool that I use for this business. The other one is Claude, of course.
Of course, we had said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canva AI. We're not going to go into details because we mentioned
Yeah,
them
we
earlier
have already
on.
talked about it.
Canva AI. We have Meta AI tools, Google Ads AI, and of course CapCut AI for my editing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the thing is, these tools, what you will find is that they are multiple use. They have multiple uses. So when you look at ChatGPT, you can be able to apply it into different ways of making money. It just depends on how you have understood it. There are people who will only focus on one aspect of ChatGPT, one aspect of Claude, one aspect of Canva.
Yeah.
For a very long time, I only used Canva to make posters or graphic design related things until I found that Canva have an AI tool that can help me make websites. And I know we didn't talk about websites, but we will get another time to talk about web development and app development as another whole line of how to use AI to create money, to make money. So I discovered that Canva AI can actually help me to come up with a website. And one of the websites that I've put out there is actually Canva AI produced. And it's actually hosted on the Canva AI environment, which then gives even someone an opportunity to market themselves and to even do digital marketing on that particular platform.
Exactly.
You know? So as we have been doing on the others, we are culminating this with the shift that you need to look at. You know, and the fact is that AI is not going to create successful marketing campaigns by itself.
So the mindset shift here basically is you need to understand that these AI tools are not going to generate leads for you. They're not going to help you. They're not going to the AI itself will not give you the money again. What will make you money is the leads that you're going to get from the marketing that this AI tool helped you do.
Yes.
You know? Yeah.
So it's you then learning how to you see the knowledge that you have. You are using AI to put it out into the market.
Exactly.
You know, and you're using it to even test the ideas faster. You can be able to put out ads faster, and that way your marketing game actually goes to another whole level.
Exactly.
It can actually help you to come up with an entire marketing strategy that will help you. The other day I was actually just being taught on how to do these things using Claude. And Claude was able to come up with a whole marketing strategy for my brand. And that way then, even if I didn't know how to do marketing, I can then be able to run my own mini marketing, it's called an agency.
Yeah.
I can have my own mini agency before I now become bigger and I'm able to now go and look for other people who are doing it on a day-to-day basis. I can now be able to run my own marketing strategy and be able to attract customers. Yeah.
Amazing.
Right. So
we could go on and on, but because of time, we can't just exhaust everything on this one episode. It's gonna be a very long video. So what you do, go and use these AI tools to get more. We have just given you 4. Go and try to dig more. Like we have the likes of online courses, that is ebook creation. Let me just mention them. We have website and app development. We have something like voiceovers. All those are industries or fields that people are in, and AI will always be able to make it easy for you. So go dig deeper, and whatever field you are in, AI can come through for you big time. You only need to go and understand how to prompt it so that it gives you amazing results. Because again, if you don't know how to prompt AI, it's gonna give you random shallow results.
Yeah.
So learn how to be a very good prompter. Learn how to prompt, of which check out or stay tuned to this podcast, because we are willing to bring that on your screen, showing you practically how to become or how to be or how to give AI a good prompt. Yeah.
And finally, if you think about it, throughout history, we have had new technologies and new ways of doing things that have changed the game entirely for us. So when the internet came, we even had new titles that were not there before. We had things like bloggers.
Oh, YouTubers.
Nowadays, YouTubers, you know. And now we are at a point where AI is now going to change things all over again. And so the question here is, we are not telling you to just learn AI for the sake of learning it. We want you to incorporate the use of AI in everything that you do and learn, so that then you can become ahead of the game instead of being left behind and trying to play catch up. So equip yourself with these skills so that when the real value comes, and it's going to come, by the way, and we are not saying that AI will change the world. It has actually already changed the world. So it's you then to put yourself ahead and make sure that you're learning as much as you can, and use this new technology, because it's a new technology, or at least it may not necessarily be new, but it has been made available to us, and now we can be able to make money using these opportunities.
Exactly.
So don't be left behind.
Please
at the
have
best,
the urge.
learn. Just have the urge to learn these things, and they are available. They are available.
In fact, for any reason, I know this is not what we advocate for, but even when you're going out there to look for opportunities, I think one of the things that are going to be considered by employers is, are you conversant with AI?
With AI, yes.
How many AI tools do you know? How have you used AI in your past life? How do you use AI in your day-to-day life? Because other than business, I personally use AI as a confidant. Naipea siri zote, you know. And also, I let AI design my outfits. I let anything. I even take pictures of my prescriptions from the doctor. I even take, for example, if I've bought something in my kitchen and I don't really understand what it is for, maybe a spice, take a picture, upload it on AI, and it's gonna tell you everything that you need to know about that particular item. So be conversant with AI, not only for your business, even in your day-to-day life, and you're gonna do well for yourself and open more doors and opportunities for yourself as well. So be at par with AI.
All right. So, and always remember to subscribe to our channels here on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, and even on Facebook, so that then you can be able to follow the story, follow the conversation, and so that you can become part of the family. And even as we give you more ideas, then you can be able to share this with other people who believe in the same thing that you believe in, who are looking out to grow, to learn, so then can be able to make money online.
Exactly. So kama kawaida, guys, don't forget to subscribe, so that you get you never miss any of our episodes in the future. So bye, guys. For now.
Bye. Thank you. Until next time.